Long Beach, California, April 15th, 1967, Saturday evening. The Long Beach Arena, 2,000 people inside. The Long Beach International Karate Championships, the most prestigious martial arts tournament in America. This is where reputations are built, where the martial arts world gathers to see who is truly best. Front rows, reserved for masters, visiting instructors, school owners, people who understand every movement, every decision being made on that floor. Behind them the general public, students, family members, people who came to see something real. Bruce Lee is in the third row, left side, aisle seat. 26 years old, black jacket, dark trousers, no uniform, no belt, just a person in a crowd. He came to watch, to study movement. He knows half the people competing tonight, but tonight he is audience, sitting quietly, watching everything. On the competition floor, the heavyweight final is finishing. 3 rounds, hard fought. Then in the final 10 seconds, one man lands a clean reverse punch. 3 judges' flags rise simultaneously. Clear decision. Crowd erupts. The winner is Michael Dawson, 28 years old, 6'2", 215 pounds, 4th degree black belt, 12 years of training, season record 14 wins, 0 losses, 12 by knockout. The most powerful and technically complete heavyweight on the circuit. Everyone in this building knows his name. Michael stands center mat. The head judge approaches with the trophy. Large, silver, heavy. Michael takes it, raises it. The arena erupts. His team rushes the mat. Trainer, corner men, teammates. The noise is enormous. Michael savors every second. 12 years of early mornings. Broken knuckles, bruised ribs. This moment is the reward. But Michael is not finished. He steps to the microphone. His voice carries across the full arena. Thank you, but before I leave this mat, I want one more match. Not a competitor. Someone from this crowd. Anyone who believes real martial arts can stand against a champion. Come down here. Show me. The crowd buzzes, excited, nervous. Nobody moves. Michael scans the rows, looking for someone who carries themselves with a particular quality, someone whose stillness tells a story. His eyes reach the third row, left side, a small man, Chinese, 5'7", 135 pounds, black jacket. While everyone around him is checking neighbors, laughing nervously, this small man is doing none of that. Sitting completely still, not watching the crowd, watching Michael, directly, calmly, not with challenge, not with excitement, with attention, the attention of someone who has been studying everything on that floor all evening. Subscribe, turn on notifications, like the video, and comment. More true Bruce Lee stories are coming. That stillness. Michael points. You come up here. The small man does not move immediately. People around him turn to look. Michael says again, yes you, third row, black jacket. Come up. The small man stands, and the way he stands changes something in the room. Most people, called onto a public stage unexpectedly, show awkwardness, a stumble, an embarrassed smile. This man stands in one single movement, smooth, perfectly balanced, no adjustment needed afterward, no wasted motion. As he moves toward the steps leading down to the competition floor, 2,000 people watch him walk. He walks the way water flows downhill. No urgency, no hesitation, each step placed exactly, arms relaxed at his sides, body moving as a unified system. Michael watches him walk from the third row to the floor. 12 seconds. In those 12 seconds, something changes in Michael's expression. A slight narrowing of the eyes, a shift in how he is holding his shoulders. His cornerman leans close, says quietly into Michael's ear, "Mike, that is Bruce Lee." Michael's eyes stay fixed on the approaching man. His expression shifts through 3 stages: recognition, then calculation, then something harder, something that decides. He knows the name. Everyone in martial arts knows the name. The demonstrations, the Green Hornet, the stories spreading through every school and gym on the circuit. He is faster than is possible. He cannot be hit. He moves before you move. Michael has heard all of it, has formed opinions about all of it. The cornerman says quietly, "You don't have to do this, Mike. You just won. Walk away clean." Michael does not respond. His jaw is set. Decision already made. Bruce reaches the floor, stops 10 feet from Michael, looks up at him. The height difference is visible from the back rows. 6 inches, 80 pounds. Michael still has the championship trophy in his left hand. Michael looks at Bruce for a long moment. The arena is completely quiet. 2,000 people sensing something unscheduled, something real. Michael says quietly, not into the microphone, just to Bruce. Just loud enough for the front rows. "I know who you are." Bruce says nothing, just waits. Expression unchanged. Body unchanged. Michael continues. Doesn't change anything, then smiles. Wide, confident, says loud enough for the entire arena. Even better. He hands the trophy to his cornerman, steps forward, assumes fighting stance. Classic. Textbook. The stance of 12 years of serious training. 2,000 people, completely silent. The head judge reaches for the microphone. An organizer puts a hand on his arm, shakes his head. Let it happen. Bruce does not take a formal stance. Just stands, arms at sides, looking at Michael the way a man looks at a problem he has already begun to understand. Michael attacks first. Front kick, his specialty. The kick that ended 12 matches this season. Fast, powerful, full commitment, not holding back. Bruce moves offline, forward and to the side. 6 inches. The kick passes by 2 inches. Michael's weight commits forward. He recovers, spins, already throwing the next technique. Right cross, full hip rotation. Everything he has. Bruce's head moves 2 inches. A tilt. The punch passes his face. While still at full extension, Bruce's 2 fingers touch the inside of Michael's forearm, 3 inches below the elbow. Precise contact. Michael feels his arm go numb. Not painful, just numb. He pulls it back, shakes it once. Cannot understand what happened. Circles, resets. Third attack. Michael changes approach. Uses his size, rushes forward. Both hands reaching, trying to grab, trying to clinch. If he gets hold of Bruce, weight and strength will decide. Intelligent adaptation. First plan failed. Execute the second. Bruce's torso rotates 45 degrees. Michael's hands close on nothing. Momentum carries him 2 steps forward. He turns. Bruce is where he started. Front, center. Same position, same expression, as if he never moved. Michael spins faster. Full rotation. When he completes it, Bruce is still in front. Michael's head turns, trying to process how someone moved from front to behind to front again in less than a second. Michael stops, breathing harder now. Not from physical exhaustion, from the confusion of a body and mind that have never encountered this. He has fought big opponents. fast opponents, experienced opponents. He has never fought someone who simply is not there when he arrives. Michael attacks again. This time, combination, jab, cross, low kick, knee, real speed, unpredictable sequence, his best work. Bruce moves through the combination like water through gaps in stone. The jab, head tilt, 2 inches. The cross, pivot, shoulder drops below the punch. The low kick, weight shifts, foot passes through. The knee, Bruce inside the range, cannot extend. While the combination finishes, Bruce's open palm touches Michael's solar plexus. Not a strike. Controlled pressure. 10 pounds of force, applied at the exact moment when Michael's core is open between techniques. Subscribe, turn on notifications, like the video, and comment. More true Bruce Lee stories are coming. Michael's breath exits. Diaphragm spasms. He doubles slightly. Cannot inhale. Hands drop instinctively. His mouth opens. 3 seconds of involuntary response. Air returns slowly. He straightens, but 3 seconds is a very long time. The arena saw it. The front rows saw it. Every master in those front rows saw it, and understood exactly what just happened, and exactly why. 4 minutes. 15 attacks. Nothing landed. Bruce touched him twice. Both open palm, both controlled, both precisely placed, not to hurt, to demonstrate, to show clearly where the strikes would have landed if Bruce had chosen to strike. Michael stands center mat, processing, his corner man watching from the side, 2,000 people completely still, waiting to see what he does with this. Michael looks at Bruce, then at the front rows, at the masters sitting there, men who have trained for decades. Their expressions show the same thing, not mockery, not satisfaction, just acknowledgement. They watched something real. Michael says, "How?" Not a question, just the word. Bruce says, "You committed fully every time. When you commit fully, you cannot change it mid-execution." I moved to where the technique was not going to be. Michael says, "You never countered, never struck back." Bruce says, "You never needed to be struck. Being shown where you were open was enough." Michael is quiet. "Then I knew who you were before I called you up." Bruce says, "I know." Michael says, "I thought knowing would help. Thought if I committed hard enough you could not avoid all of it." Bruce says, "Speed does not solve a structural problem. I could see your commitment before your technique launched. You were decided before you moved." That is what I was reading. Michael picks up the trophy, holds it a moment, looks at it, sets it on the judge's table, walks to Bruce, extends his hand. Bruce takes it. They shake. Michael says, "Next time, I want a real lesson, not a match." Bruce says, "Come to my school, Tuesday evening." The arena remains silent for 5 full seconds. Then the front rows begin to applaud. Slow at first, then building, masters rising to their feet. Not for Michael specifically, not for Bruce specifically, for what they witnessed together. 4 minutes of complete control, 15 attacks avoided, 2 touches, no aggression, no injury. Principle demonstrated so clearly it required no explanation. In interviews years later, when people asked Michael about his career, about what he learned, he always returned to that night, said, "I saw him in the crowd, recognized him, and I thought, I am the champion. I am at the top. Here is the real test." And I called him up anyway, with the trophy in my hand. In front of everyone. Biggest mistake of my career. Best decision of my life. 2,000 people watched Michael Dawson point at Bruce Lee that night, watched recognition cross his face, watched him make the choice, watched 4 minutes that followed. Some told the story for the rest of their lives. Some went home and changed how they trained. But all of them understood the same thing. The trophy was already on the table. The real championship happened after the ceremony ended, and the man who won it had been sitting in the 3rd row, not on the mat. Subscribe, enable notifications, like the video, and comment below which Bruce Lee moment surprised you most.